The rivalry is heating up, and the stakes have never been higher for the Sixers and the Celtics. Dunkin has officially picked a side in Philly by benching the classic Boston Kreme in favor of a brand new Philly Kreme donut. It is a bold and petty move that has fans talking as the series' intensity continues to climb.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
But the Celtics have more on their minds than just donuts, as Derrick White finds himself at the center of a major league announcement. Despite a tough shooting performance in Game 2, White has been officially named the 2025-26 NBA Sportsmanship Award recipient. It is a massive honor that recognizes his integrity and consistent professionalism on the biggest stage. The voting was incredibly tight, with White narrowly beating out T.J. McConnell for the top spot. By securing the most second-place votes, White became the second consecutive Celtics player to take home the Joe Dumars Trophy. It is a testament to the respect he has earned from players across the entire league, despite the playoff pressure. Now the focus shifts entirely to Game 3 in Philadelphia, where the Celtics will look to rebound and regain control of the series. Will White balance his elite defensive play with a much-needed offensive spark to shift the momentum back to Boston? Catch all the action and stay tuned for the latest updates by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell. Ever wonder what happens when a brand decides to pick a side in the middle of a heated rivalry? Well, the Sixers-Celtics playoffs are heating up, and Dunkin is leaning into the chaos. If you walk into a Philadelphia area location right now, you might notice something missing from the display case. That's right, the iconic Boston Kreme has been officially benched. In its place, the Philly Kreme. It's the same chocolate-frosted, custard-filled goodness you know, just rebranded to help us Philly fans sleep a little better at night. Now, is it a total gimmick? Absolutely. Is it a little petty? Maybe. But let's be real, this rivalry goes all the way back to the Wilt and Russell era. It's personal, and we love it. It's honestly hilarious to see a company with deep Boston roots basically pretend their hometown doesn't exist just to win over the Philly crowd. But that's the genius of business, right? They're playing both sides so they always come out on top. It might not change the score on the court, but it sure makes that morning coffee feel like a statement. So, tell me, does a simple name change on a donut make you feel more patriotic about your team, or is it just corporate pandering at its finest? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button if you're rooting for Philly. At the end of the day, a rivalry is only as good as the passion behind it, so eat your heart out, Boston. Ever wondered why some players command respect even when their jump shot isn't falling? Today, we are looking at the Celtics' Derrick White, who just received some major league recognition at the most chaotic point in his season. The NBA officially named White the winner of the 2025-26 Joe Dumars Sportsmanship Award. It is a prestigious honor, recognizing the guy who best embodies integrity and respect on the hardwood. But let's be real, the timing here is wild. White just came off a brutal Game 2 performance against the 76ers, shooting a rough 3 of 12 from the floor in a double-digit loss. While fans might be focused on those missed threes, the league is choosing to highlight his character, marking the second straight year a Boston guard has taken home the hardware, following Jrue Holiday. It's an interesting contrast, an award for being the league's nice guy landing right as the pressure to perform in the playoffs hits an all-time high. White isn't just about good vibes, though. He is a defensive menace, someone who consistently ranks among the best shot-blocking guards in the game. He finished 6th in Defensive Player of the Year voting, which is frankly insane for a guy his size. However, the stats don't lie, and they show he scored 12 points or fewer in 10 of his last 11 outings. In a series where Boston is desperate for offensive firepower outside of Tatum and Brown, White needs to turn his professionalism into production fast. When asked about his recent struggles, White kept it humble, noting he just needs to play better and stay ready for Game 3. It's that exact kind of composure that won him the award, but can it win him the series? We'll find out when the Celtics head to Philly on Friday. If you want more deep dives on the players who keep the league running, hit that subscribe button. Is Derrick White's elite defense enough to carry Boston, Or is he becoming a liability on the offensive end? Let me know your take in the comments below. Think the NBA is all about flashy highlights and ego-driven trash talk? Think again. The league just handed out its most prestigious nod to character, and it's a massive win for the selfless glue guys of the world. Derrick White, the heart and soul of the Boston Celtics, has officially been crowned the 2025-26 NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. It's an honor that isn't handed out by media members or analysts, but voted on by the guys who actually share the hardwood with him every single night. This wasn't exactly a blowout, though. The voting was a fascinating look into what players value. While TJ McConnell actually snagged more first-place votes, White's consistency across the board, dominating the second-place tally with a massive 113 votes, pushed him over the top to claim the crown with 2,826 total points. Rounding out the elite group of nominees, we saw names like Harrison Barnes, Al Horford, Bam Adebayo, and Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a testament to the type of high-character players who define the league's standard. If you're wondering why this award matters, just look at the history. Named after the legendary Joe Dumars, this trophy has been the gold standard for integrity and sportsmanship for 3 decades. For the Celtics, this is a banner moment. They are the first franchise to have back-to-back winners since Kemba Walker turned the trick back in his Charlotte days. It's no coincidence that this kind of leadership and selflessness shows up in the win column for Boston. So what does this say about the modern game? It tells us that in an era of super teams and constant drama, players still respect the ones who play the game the right way, with grit, respect, and zero ego. Do you think Derrick White deserved the edge over guys like SGA or Bam? Drop your take in the comments below. After all, the scoreboard might track the points, but it's character that actually builds a legacy. If you think the NBA is all about flashy dunks and heated rivalries, think again. Today, we're talking about the game's unsung hero, the player who defines what it means to lead with character. Derrick White, the backbone of the Boston Celtics, has officially been named the 2025-26 NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. It is a massive nod to his professionalism, and it marks a cool piece of history, with Boston now securing the Joe Dumars Trophy in back-to-back seasons after Jrue Holiday took it home last year. Now, for those who don't know, this isn't just some random popularity contest. This award is named after Hall of Famer Joe Dumars, a guy synonymous with playing the game the right way. The selection process is intense. Each team nominates one player, a panel of executives whittles it down to 6 division finalists, and then the players themselves vote on the winner. When your peers are the ones giving you the nod, you know you're doing something right on that floor. Looking at White's resume, it's not hard to see why he's held in such high regard. From G League championships to that gold medal in Paris and a ring in Boston, White has won at every single level, but he's never lost that humble, team-first mentality that defines elite sportsmanship. He's the ultimate glue guy, the kind of player every coach dreams of having. It's rare to see a guy with his defensive intensity and championship pedigree balance it with such consistent grace, but Derrick makes it look like second nature. So what do you think? Does this reflect the kind of leadership the league needs more of, or is the game getting too soft? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to see if you agree with the players' vote. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update on the major awards as they drop. Remember, greatness is defined by how you play, but legends are defined by how you carry yourself. Catch you in the next one.